So this is where we are at this moment in time, right? Atlanta Police Department and the FBI are doing a full investigation on a woman who released a man's credit card, Navy Federal credit card directly online. Some people are going to sit up there and state, well, Seiji, I might have seen this online. What proof do you really have that this is a thing that is, actually taking place? People just, put things directly online, right? You have the woman that basically stated, man, I just wanted the Shade Room to post me once. They do that, I'm official. So again, you got people out here doing stuff for clicks and to get some type of notoriety, some type of fame, some type of clout off of, doing certain stuff, right? And as you can clearly see, the woman has a link directly to her OnlyFans. I went there, and there was no content there. I'm not sure if she might have cleared it out or if there just wasn't any content to begin with, because I'm a little bit confused because on her profile it states that she is gay. On her Twitter or whatever it states that she is lesbian. When you go directly to the OnlyFans, it states that she does only, lesbian content only. So it's a little bit confusing to me that when I saw a post, she stated that the guy tried to run off. So I'm thinking like, okay, so how would you even have an interaction with a guy if you're only interested in women? It's a little bit baffling. It's a little bit confusing to me. But we're just going to let that sit, and we're going to go directly to the rest of the information. So I made sure to blur out all of the man's information. I made sure to blur out the routing number. I blurred out his name. I blurred out any information that could specifically go directly to his account, because we're not trying to have anybody commit any type of fraudulent activity trying to take or steal somebody's money, because we got enough of this going on already with a lot of the data breaches, dealing with a lot of these corporations and these companies because they don't have the best cybersecurity. So as we can clearly see by the evidence that I have provided directly from you, with multiple screenshots directly from the post of what it is that she did, you see her name directly is Big Virgo. When you look the name directly up, it'll lead you directly to the IG. The IG link will lead you directly to her Twitter, and it'll also lead you directly to her OnlyFans. So we know that this is pretty much the same person that is being pictured directly in the evidence above. You clearly see that 3 hours ago, or whenever the snapshot was taken, she had the routing number and the account number, which I've blurred out specifically, posted directly up there. Then on top of that, she went far enough to put his name directly up there with how the card looks. I made sure to blur that directly out. So then you see her with a couple of more comments down below on the left side. She said, this woman paid her phone bill. Come on. Use your heads right now. Let's go. Right? Basically advocating and telling people, hey, go out here, commit this fraudulent activity, get your money, get it up, all this other type of stuff. Next, she states in the middle, she said she paid her phone bill. Come on, use your heads. Let's go. Underneath that, she said, anyways, y'all want a smooth 20K on your account, DM me. Just don't be shiesty, because everybody will know your ish. So again, she's not only giving out the information so that people can do whatever it is that they want to do illegally with this man's money, she's also telling people, hey, I can slide you a nice 20K if, you let me know, some information and whatnot, whatever. I can put that directly into your account. It's all good. Just don't, mess it up. Then she stated, I do phone accounts too. AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, 20K for y'all to hit my line. And then you see another person, dummy, directly down here, right? She states that I appreciate that, my Virgo sister. And she's showing the fact that she used this man's card information that this woman put out in order to commit fraudulent activity, went directly to Amazon and bought roughly $130 worth of children's stuff. She bought what? A 98K kids toy robot. She bought a glass series for, I guess, a wireless device, earbuds, Bluetooth, waterproof camera, and something else maybe for an iPhone. This is ridiculous. And then she comes underneath that, said, I know that's right, my sister. And the smartest dude in the comment section with the Pillsbury Doughboy face, he was like, yo, y'all know y'all can go to jail for this, right? It's not that you can go to jail. You will go to jail for this. Everybody, yo, I keep telling people this is the time of social media. Stuff is forever. You might think that you might have erased it or whatnot or whatever. That stuff is up here, especially in this time frame. Maybe not in the 2000s. In this time frame, it is forever. And this is clear cut what we're looking at. We're looking at the dumbest of the dumb of the dumbest of the dumb, dumb, dumb. You clear cut got black people up here advocating for fraudulent activity, stealing money from somebody, and then posting snapshots that they stole the money from. I've never, what is going on? It used to be a point in time when people committed a crime, they weren't on social media and telling people that, hey, look, police, hey, FBI, I committed a crime. Come lock me up. That's not what people used to do. Now we're in a day and age where people will commit a crime and then literally taunt the police or the FBI saying, yeah, I did this. What you going to do about it? This is incredible. I've never in my life have I seen so many people commit a fraudulent activity and they're thinking that nothing is going to happen to them. Wow. Wow. I don't like this is amazing. This is amazing. But let's continue. So obviously I must have had this in the wrong order, but you can clearly see what is taking place. Make sure to put everything directly in front of that. And you see the close-up of another person who decided to try to use the man's card, right? And she has the sad emoji face, right? Subtotal $171.84. Shipping is free. Tax is $10.31 for a grand total of $182.15. Right? Obviously, the payment was declined, but what it says payment method failed. Please continue by selecting another payment option, right? And it has the change payment option. Virgo comes directly up there and she says, see if they got the routing and account number option. So from the previous clip that I gave you, that's what she was giving. She was giving the routing. She was giving the account. She was giving the zip code. She was giving the guy. She gave every single bit of information so that all of these people could commit fraudulent activity because whatever happened between them happened. And now she feels that she can be vindictive and do this and that she's not going to, like, nothing's going to happen. This is crazy. This is crazy. And then on top of that, that's not even a mention. If she has, let's say, like a Snapchat or whatever it is, there could be gangs of people directly out here. I'm talking about hundreds, maybe thousands of people out here who are literally right now trying to use this dude's information in order to commit a fraudulent act so that they can get a little bit of money. And then on top of that, her admittedly stating that she can slash somebody $20K, I'm pretty sure that's prison time. And then if they can even establish for a fact that, yo, these cards were used and they add up all of the transactions, oh, they'll get you. They will 100% get you. And like I said, it's crazy. It is 1,000% crazy to see something like this take place. And out of, like I said before, out of everything that a lot of women out here can decide to do, this is what some women out here are out here doing. You've already had men walk these roads, do the time, show you the situation, show you how it all ends up, and it's never anything good. And then this woman was like, you know what? Regardless of whatever the men set up there and did, I know the same thing that happened to them isn't going to happen to me. And I want to note that a lot of the men that committed a lot of fraudulent activity that's locked up in jail and prison, in and out, and all other type of stuff, they did this without social media. They did this without, meaning that they weren't out here promoting this stuff. They weren't out here giving out numbers and all this other type of stuff. That's not exactly what it is that they were doing, but they still ended up in the clinker, right? They still ended up in the slammer. And then her as a woman decided that, yo, this ain't going to happen, but I'm going to sit up there and get my fame and all this other type of stuff off of it, because she stated herself that she ended up getting, I'm guess like 60K likes or whatever it was. She got some movement on social media. People were adding to her Twitter. People were showing up to the IG. I'm like, you have to be kidding me right now. All of this just to do this. And it's like, so if they add up all of this stuff, and they can basically prove that this is by way of you, And then on top of that, if you just so have happened to maybe slid somebody 20K, or if everything adds up to thousands or tens of thousands of dollars, and you end up doing prison time for a long time, is it going to be worth it? No, because all of that fame that you just got is going to be gone. Ain't nobody going to be caring. Ain't nobody going to be worried about it. So now you're going to have to be back in that cycle of trying to get back up there again. And you're going to inevitably try to do the exact same thing, if not something worse, just to get a little bit of light directly out there so you can like flaunt that to everybody else. So I had to make sure to zoom this up on my screen so that I can properly read it as, you know, I'm talking here. So you go back to the other comments that she has back on Twitter. She said, he can go to jail for trying to drop a fraudulent check in that MF next. Another person said, you're going to be right in that MF with him. People laughing, plot twist, Uno reverse card, right? This is a felony. She stated, and you look like a felon. So that was the biggest comeback. She's committing a felony, admitting that she's committing a felony, and then turn around and be like, well, you look like a felon. Woo! Another person said he must have locked that thing because it ain't working. So then she basically posted, I guess, that it was working for another person. And if we go to the middle, it states that a girl bought something off of Amazon, right? So that was the previous photo that I sent. I'm sorry, that I showed you guys the first time, right? And then underneath it said, I just want better for y'all. They're going to trace them transactions. Yes, they will. And it's not going to be difficult because more than likely, a lot of these people don't have a P.O. box or anything like that. And even if they did have a P.O. box, their P.O. box is going to be registered to a person. They will find you. They will find you, right? So next to the right, to the far right, they said, all I need is a Navy Federal reference number. Nothing much. She stated, oh, definitely, I got you. Right under that, she said, it's not working, LMAO. She said next, 1 sec, I probably typed the zip code wrong. And she typed the zip code, I blocked that out. And the person underneath said billing Addy, which means billing address. After that, she later typed the information of the billing address, which I blocked out. So again, all the evidence is directly up there. This woman is committing fraudulent activity. All of the people that were directly up here, pretty much a lot of them who were looking for the information are also committing fraudulent activity. It makes no sense. Lock her up for prison. Like just send her, you know, straight there. Do not pass go. It is exactly what it is. Serve your time. I don't want to hear nothing talking about, oh, well, you know, she don't have any priors. This is her first incident. So we're going to give her a slap on the wrist. You're going to give a person a slap on the wrist knowing the fact that she wanted to commit. She did commit these things. So she helped other people to commit these things. There should be charges on charges on charges on charges. Then on top of that, I'm a fair person. Don't just lock her up. Lock up everybody else that also committed these transactions. I don't care if it's even across state boundaries. I don't care if it's beyond just where it is that she's stationed. Get all of them. Lock them up. That's it. Because like I said, an example needs to be made because stuff like this is clear-cut ridiculous and it should have never happened in the first place. Again, I don't care what happens in a relationship or between another person. You do not have the right to put somebody's information directly out there like that and to steal money from them and have other people commit in the stealing and commit fraudulent activity. It's ridiculous.